Hello and welcome back to After the End. We are about to get the last bit of land that we need, which will allow us to unite New Jersey, which will give us a nickname. I actually don't know if it will give us anything else. I kind of assumed it might give us a new title, but I think it's literally just going to give us the nickname The Great. But that's okay. And then we can start working on our next goal, which is to refound the Empire State. Which means that we need to get Hudsonia and Gotham completely controlled, which is going to be a much bigger challenge. But for now, we just need to unpause and wait until the 11th of September 2705, which will be when our truce with New Jersey is done, or a truce with South Jersey is done, I should say. So let's unpause and kind of chill. We're also just kind of earning money. We're trying to increase our development in Manhattan, which will get us even more money. Yeah, it might also be time soon to think about maybe switching from stewardship. We could stay in stewardship, try and get even more money going down avarice, or we could switch from stewardship, try and get a little bit of military stuff, which would then allow us to actually get a veteran, which would allow us to have our accolades back, which would be beneficial. But yeah, we'll see. How much do I actually need to get our veterans back? So Marshall gives us 1 currently. So it might be every 6 Marshall gives you 1 veteran. Not sure what the actual number is there, but yes, we're probably going to need to invest in our Marshall at some point. So I think we maybe move here, maybe go strategy focus, and then maybe just try and level. Maybe Overseer, because Overseer has some useful stuff like absolute control, which will make us more money. So that might be beneficial for us. Also, I think in here, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's in a different one. Well, there was something about making a cheaper men at arms, but maybe that was either a different mod or is in a different line. Yeah, I have no idea. Making that up. Makes mercenaries cheaper though, which is nice. Anyway. Merchants in search of wine. Okay. We would get medium wine exports. They would get distant wine imports. Okay. And then if we have a look at how much our wine is costing. So nearby imports. So we're going to make 0.25 on this. Sounds like a deal to me. Yep. That gives us some more merchant trait experience. We're almost at level 1, which is a pretty good level to get to. So, yeah. Cool. Right. Sugarcane for sale. So that would give me remote sugarcane imports. I'm not interested in that. Nope. Not at all. Sugarcane for sale. Farthest sugarcane imports. Even worse. Okay. My acquaintance Craig is scheming against my guest Tyree. Alright, we'll let everybody know. My level of fame went up. Wonderful. Wait, does that give me more? That gives me an extra knight. Do we have a knight? No, we're still at... Wait, that isn't counting our extra knight, actually. Wait a second. Or am I looking at the next level? No, that should give me +1 knight. So where's our +1 knight from that? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll look at that in a second. Do I want 1 intrigue? Oh, sorry, 1 marshal. Or do I want to increase her marshal focus? I want 1 marshal. Thank you. Okay, that's fine. I gained my marshal. Okay, now let's just check. Do I have a veteran? No, because now we're at... Previously we're at -1. Now we're at 0. Wonderful. Good. Good. Secret exposed. Okay, 2 people have been fornicating. That's shocking. Okay. Speaker Bruce was fornicating with Marcella, our tutor. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Negotiate an alliance. My brother would like an alliance. We're going to say yes, because the only reason we didn't offer him one is because we were shy. So, let's do it. A mutual alliance. Seems good to me. My daughter can marry. Okay. Who is my daughter going to marry? Also, what level of education did she get? She didn't get an education. Okay, let's wait a second. There we go. Now she got an education. So she is a skilled tactician. Alright. So it's not too bad in terms of stats. Let's find someone. Dominant lineal? Yes, that's what I want here. Let's go in here. We're gonna look for a man, which limits the number of characters. See what else we're gonna do. I want them to be an adult because I want the marriage to happen now. I want the age difference to be 10. I want them to have an inheritable trait. We're down to 12. Let's say I want them to be heterosexual, because that will probably make life easier for them. What else are we doing here? Health. They have to be healthy. Hey, that took out one person from the list. I don't want them to be part of our dynasty. I didn't have anyone there, but that's fine. Yeah, okay, let's see what our options are. We're down to 11, right? Do we get any alliances? Nope. So we have Andrew Ironrit, whose father used to be the president. We have this guy. Also, he's bringing Fit. Oh, interesting. That's called Fit. That's usually called Hail. Did they rename that? Anyway, interesting. Handsome. You've got Quick, and you have a star sign. Beautiful. Pretty. Or attractive. Yeah, handsome. Yep. Okay. Seeing if anyone's got an intelligence thing other than the first person we saw. Nope. Ooh. Almost looked like it was glowing more than usual, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Where is it? You're the only person who has any sort of intelligence trait. So let's bring you in here. So what is your religion? The harmonious way. In the long winter brought by pillagers and warlords, California became a land of unending suffering. This was the world the first eternal living guru saw when he attained Eureka and awakened as the lawgiver. Understanding the necessity for a balanced foundation, the lawgiver sought to rebuild society in harmony with the universe. Assembling an ensemble of teachings from ancient gurus, humanity's collective wisdom was unified into the harmonious way. Ushering in a new spring, he nurtured the mighty redwood throne, from which his progeny maintain his golden garden. Oh. Alright, well, you're going to marry this guy? Cool. Let's go. Right. Wonderful. And now, we unpause. Right. Also, do we have full control in all of these? No. Am I gaining control in Westchester right now? No, you're not getting control anywhere. Oh, you should gain control in Westchester. That seems so much more sensible. Also, do we have any other positions we want to fill in here? Is Seneschal... Wait, no, it's not the one I'm thinking of. The one that gives us control is the one I'm thinking of. Oh, no, it is Seneschal, yeah. But it's only in Realm Capital that gives us control. Okay, so I'm not that interested. Caravan Master doesn't matter too much. Antiquarian doesn't matter too much. Seeing what other ones we have here. Yeah, I'm kind of happy, actually, with the ones I have. I guess Court Groundhog Keeper could be good to give us stewardship. Who's the best one that we have? Our sister-in-law. Alright. Cool. So, is that currently giving us 1 stewardship? He gives us 2. Wonderful. That's good. Alright. Carmen die for sale. So, that would get us 0.75 die. That's ideal to me. Merchants in search of it. I would gain major exports. Yeah, it sounds like ideal to me. Seems really good. Also, now we're at merchant level 1, so we get another point of stewardship. Great. And we get more influence per month. Cool. Still virtue. You have made Hannibal honest. Okay. Scandalous priest. I'm stressed no matter what. In which case I will stay quiet and gain my stress level. Alright. Yes, we've already had stress too recently to get another mental break. Roadside stall. When travelling across the farmlands of the county of Manhattan, I find a makeshift looking stall by the side of the track. As I stop to take a look, a peasant by the name of Hortense jumps into action, trying to convince me to buy one of her small flag carvings she has on sale. I make them by hand, my lord. Each one takes me hours of work. I can buy one. I doubt this stall pays taxes. Tear it apart, which would destroy that, which would give us minus popular opinion in our capital and stress. Or I can gain the stewardship lifestyle experience. I'll get the stewardship lifestyle experience. That seems good. Court grandeur has gone up a level. What's our expected court grandeur? Expected level is 1. Okay, so we're well above that. So we're actually gaining a load of bonuses due to that. Nice. Okay. Well, continue chilling. We are earning a ton of money now, which is very nice. Religious head established for the Carmina Estralis. Following the followers of the Carmino Estelar, or Star Path, believe that the Atacama and Andes have long been home to countless individuals who have paid homage to the ancients through contemplation of its breathtaking night sky. Okay, you say so. Okay. I would lose a bunch of Carmen dye imports to get... Okay, so... I would lose a ton of stuff to get worse stuff. Yeah, no, I'm not interested. Okay. That's fine. Now just chill. Another person has been made honest. Recording a memory. Some moments must be recorded forever. The time I became friends with Lisa Marie Darcy is one of them. Such an incredible memory must be preserved for all time. I might not be a good writer, but with time and effort I could surely pen something myself. Then again, my dear friend Olmsted is so much better at writing than I am. Surely it would help if asked. Assembling and illustrating a tome quickly become a costly endeavour, however. And say, he's a true friend. He becomes our best friend. So how old is he? 73. Yeah, so we probably don't want that. And then we gain a memory of Lisa Marie artifact. I will record it. There's no time. I think there's no time for that. At least right now. Money's too important for us. Right, next election is soon. But we know that we can declare war in September. So, we will do that. Am I happy with them getting virtues? I guess I am, because then they'll get voted on more. As in, like, they'll be voted for more, because virtues count towards voting. So, yeah, I guess I'm happy with them gaining virtues. I was just wondering whether I actually wanted just, honest, and brave, but I guess brave is pretty good. Anyway. Let's grab ourselves cutting cornerstones for now. Do I switch to martial? Try and increase our martial a little bit. Maybe after the election I switch to martial. That would make more sense. Instead of lowering my stewardship before the election. Okay, I would gain distant olive imports. I'll take it, sure. Religious head for the Jakak Ukuecha. The saying Jakat Ukuecha, the ancient sayings and beliefs of the Hihure Pecha people, tells of the story of creation when the fire god Karri filled the earth goddess Kura Peri with his sunfire or lightning, creating the gods, spirits, animals, and even mankind upon the earth, where they lived in harmony for a time. Oh, okay. Mercenary contract is expiring. That's fine. Not overly worried about that. Right. And we're in July, August, September, and now we can declare wars again. Wonderful. I can also hold court. But we should now be able to declare war against you. So you've got 1,000 troops, you've got an ally. Your ally is the... Wait, is your ally actually the Delaware Valley? It is. Ah, that's a problem. Where's your alliance from? Alliance between... this person and Flavio. But if Flavio died, then that would be positive, because then the alliance would break apart. Okay. Yeah, that would be good for us. Although your parent is Senator Leo of the Delaware Valley, so you would just get an alliance that way. Do I think I can beat the Delaware Valley? I hired mercenaries, maybe. Do I wait until after the election and do this? Maybe, yeah, I think that would make sense. Let's wait till after the election. Mercenaries are dismissed. Those for profit. We don't want to spend any money, so I'm going to move on. Right. Alliance expired. That's our alliance is gone because the person is dead. That's absolutely fine. Right. March. Bodyguard position vacated. Died of old age. That was our mother. Oh no. Alright. Well. Gibbering fool. No, it's simply not how you say it, the venerable scholar who invented the word said it was pronounced the way I'm saying it. My friend Olmsted and I are having a raging debate which shows no signs of abating. Having passed a nearby gibbet, he remarked upon it. Being fluent in the Gothamite language as I am, I corrected him on his pronunciation. It begins with a hard sound, not a soft one, obviously. And he had the temerity to disagree, and disagree voraciously, no less. I can't believe you're still holding this reclusive linguistic position, he blurts out, frustrated at my insistence. Okay, do I want to be a descriptivist for 5 years? Yes, because it lowers my stress. Let's do it. Right. Also, I think that just means I think that was it saying that we just got a development in Manhattan. Fantastic. So we're now at 42 out of 100 development. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. I'm just checking that wasn't development growth I was looking at. No, definitely. Yes, we're making a lot of money there. We have been re-elected, we'll say as expected. We are now going to switch to Marshal. So do 3 Marshal here. Probably grab Stalwart Leader and then work down Overseer, just in case we want to lead an army. Hey, we're allowed a Veteran now. Wonderful. So, we are now getting 2. So, Veterans must be on every 5. Yeah. Okay, cool. Inactive Accolades. I have nobody who's eligible for either, but I just wait a second. Now do I have somebody eligible for either? I do. Liberty can be Giotti. Fantastic. So she is now my acclaimed knight. We now have this, so it can now start actually leveling again, which is good. Needs a worthy successor. Well, the problem is the only worthy successors are veterans, which, of course, we have one of. So she can't be both the person who holds the position and the successor. Right, I want to attack this guy. For county expansion, he's going to have more people. I need to hire mercenaries. Right. Let's just immediately start hiring mercenaries here. So, I'm going to hire you. I'm going to hire you. I'm going to hire you. Right. Oh, and then I'm going to raise my troops. There we go. So we now have 4,000. We have a very good leader whose religion is Nu Asutbang. Since the baptism of the great chief Mimberto, the Mi'kmaq people have embraced the beliefs of the Catholic Church. Oh, alright. Well, it's not our religion, which is all that matters, and it's not the religion of the people we're attacking. So, let's head over here and let's beat him up. Let's go. Okay. Senator Leo has just joined the war, which I think means that our grandson is not going to be called Leo, he's going to be called Louis. Then I'm going to head down here, and can I catch them? No, but I can catch these guys. Let's go. All alone in our province, our county. Let's keep chasing. Got them. And defeated them. Are they just retreating here? Nope. Okay, 8 months left. We're going to siege this down. They're going to think about attacking us, but I think it's going to fail. So actually, no, they're going to siege Dover. Wonderful. I'm going to lower my stress with that childhood event. Wonderful. That's all fine here. What's this? I need a hero. My lord, as the storytellers of old sat at the knee of ancient warlords, so do I. Zipporah, hope to find employment under your protection. Please allow me to demonstrate my worth. I could dedicate my next work to you, perhaps. Okay. Well, grand epics are my purview, great senator. Of which hero would you have me sing? Of me? Or of neither time nor gold to waste? Well, you can join my court. Apparently it costs no money, so I'll do that. It's fine. Basically, did you want court grandeur for free? Like, yeah, I guess I'll take court grandeur for free. We're going to win the war, by the way, when our siege finishes. So, it should be straightforward. Ah, this is where it might cost us money. As per my request, the new poet Zippora brings me work inspired by my heroic life, but it is not as I expected. The poem is about my glorious deeds, some less real than others, but all utterly impressive. Say, this is amusing, I'm sure the court will enjoy this. You become my court poet. Okay, we gain the tales of Senator Thaddeus. Or it looks like prime tinder for my next fire. Sure. Do that. So she's our court poet, and now I should have gained a new thing. Is it in our court? It is. What's it do? Diplomacy lifestyle experience. Alright. Right. And we're about to win. There we go. I can ransom you back for 50 gold before I take your lands. Wonderful. So I got my 50 gold, and I'm going to enforce our demands. Which also raises our legitimacy level to true. Cool. Disband. Cool. So now we have enough to unite New Jersey. If I had the prestige, which is what I'm missing. Okay, that's cool. While we have these mercenaries, we should really consider attacking someone else. Just because we have these mercenaries, right? So we need Gotham fully controlled, and we need Hudsonia. So I could try and pick somebody who I think I can beat. Like, I think I can beat Hudsonia here. So we should maybe think about taking some land from them. Maybe the land that's in Gotham. Although, wait a second. Do we currently have a... do you have trade deals? I wonder what happens to those. I thought I had trade deals. Anyway. We could do a holy war for kingdom, except that we aren't a high enough level. We'd need to be devoted servant. Do a holy war for duchy and take the Hudson Valley off of them. What are they currently in wars for? The Kingdom of Hudsonia. But for this person's claim on it. And this person is currently unlanded. So that's absolutely fine. Yeah, I'm into this. Them being unlanded means that they won't become this person's vassal afterwards, because this person isn't an... they are not an emperor. And they are in charge, right? Actually, they're not even in charge. It's this person is in charge. Wait. Let me just check here. So... Oh, you're defending. Oh, never mind. They're defending. Oh, I thought they were attacking. Ah, never mind. So... I don't know if we want to do this. You're allied with them. Ah, I missed that. Okay, no. So that actually means that there's 5,000 if I attack them. Either way. Okay. How about New Haven here? Is that within... Is that land we need? Yes, in fact, we need... like, all of that land there. Is that a duchy? It's the Duchy of New Haven. You have no allies. You're currently defending in a war that you are losing. That war is for Litchfield. Who are you defending against? This person who has almost no troops. And Boston, who has pretty much no troops. Yeah, I think this makes sense for us to attack. Unfortunately, I kind of want to attack for the one that I can't get to. But let's take this land here. Right. Raise all. And let's go. I'll just siege down the war goal and then go for their capital. I've lost my court groundhog keeper. And my alliance with you. Okay. Oh, it's not ideal. Right. Need a new chancellor. That's going to be Representative Lewis. And then I'm going to put in a new court groundhog keeper who's going to be Bruce Wayne. He's going to be in charge of my groundhogs. Wonderful. Right. Just going to siege this down. Level of splendor of our dynasty's gone up. Not that important. Just increases the prestige that children get. The prestige you get from marrying in, and it gives you more long reign bonus. So it's not that important. Although I guess the long reign bonus probably applies to us now. Unless, of course, it resets how long you've reigned every time it does an election, but it probably doesn't. See, long reign. +6. Yeah. So it doesn't affect us yet, but it will eventually. Cool. Right, so I've now taken the war goal. Let's head for their capital. 10 months left. So they're now besieging that. How long is it going to take you? 4 months. How many men do I need to leave the siege? Only 1,000. Alright, let's go. Let's beat them up. Chase them. Beat them. It's 100% war score. Do I want to finish the siege? At 9 months? Probably not. But the logic of finishing the siege is you could capture someone, you get money for finishing the siege by itself, and we could eventually make more money that way. But anyway, I'm just going to enforce my demands. Cool. So now it gives us Stamford. Cool. Right. We'll just hold on to that for now. Right, get rid of these. I'm assuming that we would lose land upon succession right now, right? Like, a lot. Yeah, like all of this would go to Bruce, apparently. Okay, not ideal, but there you have it. We should probably give some of it away. We'll do it if we actually feel like we're in danger of dying. I don't really feel like we're in danger of dying yet. Right. Just trying to figure out who else I have a border with. I have a border with New England, but they are significantly stronger. Yeah, like significantly stronger than us. Delaware Valley, we could attack them. They are allied with this person, who is their vassal, so couldn't join. They're allied with the Wagstaff family, so the Wagstaff family could, so that's 800. Yeah. I'm fairly certain that she couldn't. Yeah. Okay. What would I want off of them? I actually don't need any land off of them, necessarily. Yeah, I don't need any of this land, because I just need Gotham and Hudsonia, right? Yeah. So I would just be expanding for expansion's sake. Which is, you know, it's not the end of the world to expand for expansion's sake. We could take, like, some extra land down here if we wanted to. We could potentially just attack and take, like, Philly or something. It says that you have no allies who could join. I don't think that's true. You could also do this, but I guess I can't take Philly because it's technically not navally connected, I guess. Okay, so I could take this one here. Reckons that we're going to be much stronger. I can do that. Or I can do this, which they cost the same. Oh, I can do the county of Philly because it's next to us. I think it would be beneficial to take their capital over other stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Right, let's go. Raise some troops. Head down this way. Oh, that's a river crossing, I see. I would love to fight you in my realm. That's what I was looking for. Okay, keep chasing them. And oh, beating up their army. That's pretty good. New martial lifestyle perk. We'll grab stalwart leader in case we want to lead an army. Now we can head round here. 22 months left. That's a very, very slow siege. Okay, let's head over here, actually. Okay, can I get to... How about this? There we go. We have a child called, or a grandson called Ryan. That's acceptable. Right. Attack. Thinks we'll lose. They have a better army commander. We get defending in wetlands, but only if we arrive before the siege ends. If siege will not... Yeah, okay, we need to sit here. I didn't really want to attack their army. I wanted to arrive afterwards. Yeah, I shouldn't have been playing on speed 5 there. That's my mistake. Basically, because we're on speed 5, I wasn't able to cancel quick enough. Right, let's go over here and get you to raise some control on our new land. Right, we can reinforce. It's not the end of the world, it's just it's annoying. Right, take a step back. Yeah, we'll reinforce a little bit back here. Okay. Mercenary companies are expiring. 7 months. It's not the end of the world. Things will lose. Okay. Let's position ourselves down here. Still thinks we'll get caught. Okay, do I have an organizer? Sort by commander skill. I do have an organizer who I could recruit to court. Yeah, I'll pay the money. Yeah, no, okay, so we are definitely not escaping this fight. In which case we just have to take it. Can I hire more mercenaries? I think I can. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that's going to stop me hiring them here. So let's hire a few. There we go. Merge. You're the best leader in charge. Why does it think the other leader is better? I think this leader is better. Yeah, we're gonna win. Cool. Cost us a lot of money to win this war, or to win this battle in this war, but I think that's okay. You take the route that doesn't involve... They got here without taking attrition, didn't they? I guess you have to go around this way. We go get that land. Which is also where they're retreating to, which is nice. Chase them down. Oh no, are they getting on boats and then heading to our territory? I think they are, which actually means we'll get a recently disembarked penalty. Yeah. They're moving. Go get them. They've recently disembarked as a penalty. So now we will destroy them. We have now wiped them. Our mercenaries got dismissed, but on the perfect day, because now we've wiped their entire army. Now they should have taken war score due to holding the war target. Which part of this has the lower fort level? This one does. Wow. Okay. Oh, neighboring ruler lost war, so that's New Haven lost some land at the edge there, which now means we have to attack New England if we want to get all of the land that we want. Also, they border us, which is worrying. You have no troops, but you are reinforcing. I was wondering if I leave some to besiege. Like here. So if I do this, I get the next lot to siege over here. There we go. Not enough soldiers. Okay. You might as well just go back to our territory and reinforce them. I think they just hired mercenaries. Yeah, they just hired mercenaries. Right, back to sieging. We have to win this siege, otherwise we lose the war. So, unfortunately, it's just the way things have to go here. How are we doing in terms of the whole vote situation? We're still first. That's all that matters, by a long margin. Right, they're sieging some more of our land, but we're now taking some of the war goal. We have the Strangites, Latter-day Saints. The Strangites are an LDS sect who uphold James Strang as the prophetic successor to Joseph and Hiram Smith, believing all prophets must be divinely appointed rather than merely succeeding to an office. Oh. Okay. Hey, we're through the walls. That's good. Courtier between friends. You would like to send me this person. All right, that's fine. Acceptable. Take the prestige hit. Right. New election is going to be in a year, but we should win it. Hopefully. Right. They're doing more sieges of our lands, unfortunately. Not a lot I can do about that. We can go beat up their army once we're finished with this siege, which will get rid of their taking war score, which would be nice. Right. Come on. Okay, we inherited the county of Atlantic from Representative Lewis. Because he's dead. He was maimed by a wild beast. That's horrible. I need a new heir ASAP. New heir is going to be Hortense, our daughter. Yes, I vote for my daughter. I would much rather play as her than as our son right now. New Chancellor is going to be Garfield. How are we looking in terms of votes? I assume our vote still matters quite a lot. Yes, it does. Okay. Lesser son of New York. As my brother and I mourn for my late brother, Representative Lewis, we busy ourselves with the division of his fell to me. But what of my outgoing brother Irving? Empty-handed, he watches the transition of power from the sidelines. No ceremonies for him, only oaths to others. Noble blood and the sword at his side are his only birthright. Last summer, not destined to rule, though I do enjoy Irving's freedom. So we can play as an adventurer camp. No, we will let him leave, I guess. Okay. I guess I'm not giving him that land. Okay, so it's the Atlantic. I can't even give it away because it's sieged. Yeah, it's annoying. Okay, we just got rid of taking war score, which is great. We don't have it, but we got rid of it. Council government. Oh, we're also at the next age. We're in Gilded Age. Okay, which is going to cost a lot more for things. Yeah, council government. We now get existing development penalty at a higher amount of development. In here, let's grab banking for development growth. Right. George comes of age. Alright. He's an astute intellectual. Right. Up here, spouse. Choose the one that doesn't make people hate us. Yes. Win our battle. Did you just hire more mercenaries? Wait, no, who are you? Oh, you're the allies that they just got, right? It said an ally joined the war, so it's another one of these mercenary companies. Do I have a mercenary company I can get in here? Yeah, Vanguard of the American Dream, Sylvester, I hire you. He's gonna accept. That's fine. Don't know where he is. He's a little bit away. That's okay. How long is the siege gonna take for them? 3 months? Took me that long, it's going to take them 3 months to undo it. Thinks we would win. I don't know if that's true, but I'm going to stick with it. We will win. Fantastic. Okay, what comes around? One more round servant, if you please. The wine is ruining my speech, but I'm snuggled. I'm too snuggled up in its comfort to care at this point. To care about most things, actually. In a great wet rush, the alcohol chooses to flee my body, all over my supper. The surrounding guests snort in disgust. Then I spot Hannibal, my son, staring right at me. Not my finest hour. Goes around. The stores are usually secured. This is easily recalled due to the cook's incessant complaining about rats. Cautiously, I approach the murky open room. My son Hannibal pops into view, mouth ajar, eyes glazed, his breath reeking of wine and stolen treats. Stagger away from the sight. Is this how I act? So I can get 80% chance that Hannibal drops the thing. I can drop the habit and lose drunkard myself. Changed ways. It's a ton of stress, but losing drunkard is great long term. Or I can't deal with this right now. I'm going to lose drunkard and take the stress hit. I think that's that is very acceptable. We captured enemies. Octavian. I'm going to recruit you. Tara de la Roca. Just give me a hook. That's fine. Right. Mental break. Just immediately become a drunkard again? No. I'd rather not. Okay. My ally should be, yeah, almost here. Perfect. I'm going to head over to Atlantic City so I can besiege it. Right. 9 months left. Wow, that's so slow. I think I need to take their capital then, actually. It's too slow. Otherwise. Yeah, I'm going to take the attrition to attack in here, because then they can join me. Nice. Yep, follow them in. Now go for the war goal. Religious head of the Solomonites, inspired by the teachings and legacy of one of the early fathers of the apostolic church, Bishop Ptolomeo Barbosa Ferraz. Solomites honor the rich, diverse, and ecumenical traditions of Brazilian Catholicism. Cool. What's this? Learning the ropes. 1 learning and 10 personal physician aptitude for Olmsted. Wonderful. Alright, clear these out. This is a very expensive war that we have no business being in. 4 years for the Siege of Philadelphia. Well, at least we got re-elected. Bloody flux for one of our guests. Martial lifestyle perk. Grab serve the crown, gives control growth. How are we looking on control, by the way? Looking okay. I need to get rid of this land. Senator Cisco is now the person who we're fighting in the Delaware War. Ah, that's why there's disease. It's because there's disease on the land that we're sieging. We got through the walls, though. That's good. My allies have taken another bit of land. That's good. They've come to help us. 12 months left. They must have siege units. I've gained the nickname the Shy. Ah, that's not good. Right. Betrothal. You would like Victoria Waltney to marry my son George Theobald. No, because it wouldn't be of my dynasty. I should find a marriage for George, but we're not quite there yet. My mercenaries are gone, but I have other mercenaries. Potential recruit to court. A distinguished person has arrived at court seeking employment. Well known all over the local community of Bergen, she now offers her fairly significant skills to me. All she asks for is a small advance payment. Sure. Seems fine. Right. We will continue our siege. 6 months left. 3 months left. Friend to the end. Olmsted is dying, unfortunately. Gained some stress. Level of influence went up. That's cool. Main benefit of this is that it will affect our votes in here, right? So we're going to have a look at how many votes we get. Level of influence is in here is like a +6, which is quite nice. Right, and we now have 100% war score. Don't want to get distant maple syrup imports. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Sounds very good to me. Right. I'm now going to enforce demands. I pay 302 to Captain Sylvester for winning the war for me. And we have finally won the war for Philadelphia. I'm now going to pick, say, Hortense here. I'm going to give you Atlantic. There we go, you can have all of that. So now we're not as far over as we were. What else do I have? Bridgewater, Philly, Riverhead. I'm going to give Riverhead to my son George, although I'm going to marry him off first. George. Pretty much the same as the previous search, but we're looking for a woman. Down to 10 characters. Okay. Any alliances? One alliance. The Enterprise of Saginaw, which is all the way down here. It's not actually that bad. He does, however, have measles, but he's still pretty good on health, actually, even with that. Yeah, you're gonna marry her. That seems perfectly acceptable to me. Gives us an alliance with somebody who's stronger than us right now, but will be about equal strength to us in the end. Yeah, do that. Lost my court poet. You want even more money off of me? I already paid him extra money, but I guess I'll pay him 150 and I can join his roll of patrons. George has now married. George, as a wedding present, I'm going to give you Suffolk. There we go. Right. Neighboring ruler won a war. New England won a war for the Kingdom of Hudsonia. on the Kingdom of Hudsonia, so New England's actually massive. There is some logic in simply swearing fealty to New England and then trying to eat them from the inside, because right now it's a little difficult for me to see us beating New England, and I think they're going to destroy us, but oh no, we'll see. I'm gonna ransom this person while we're here and station my men-at-arms. Where did I get this men-at-arms from? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna station you here. It's fine. That's all okay. Right, hold court. Construct a grand temple. I don't know if we need a grand temple right now. What's this? Oh, that's the new artifact we got. The Savior Dynasty banner, which I am going to destroy for 40 gold. Right. And I think I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.